Greetings, class, or classes, actually. I'm recording this for two different sections. Professor Gomes here. It's Sunday, May 30th. I just want to take some time. The course opens up Tuesday in a couple of days, but I'm a firm believer of not waiting to the last minute. So I'm recording this second opening remarks video. As you can see, you can see that I'm in student view. This is what you're going to see. I just want to go over a couple of things before we actually officially begin Tuesday. All right, but I've actually taken the opportunity to post Tuesday's homework this Sunday just to give you, if you have some time to get started. Let's be kind of clear. I mean, I don't want to scare you, but here's what we're doing. If you've obviously taken a summer course or a winter session course before, winter's even worse, it's 2 weeks, but summer sessions are 5 weeks. Now, normally a stats course like intro, any course runs 14 to 15 weeks in the winter session and in the spring session. But in the summertime, we basically get it all done in 5 weeks. So you're condensing what we do in 15, you're compressing it down to 5 weeks. So obviously, there's a lot of work to do, but it can be done. You've just got to make a schedule when you're going to log on, when you're going to watch the videos, when you're going to watch the PowerPoints, and it's doable. But yeah, there's no getting around it. It's a lot of work to be done in 5 weeks. I don't want to scare you, but let's be perfectly honest. You've got to log in and do your due diligence. So once again, I've already shared this with you, and I'm going to post this. I'm going to call it opening remarks number 2, and I'll post it right here. All these different links with Canvas. Hopefully, many of you are familiar with Canvas already. One of the most important things is obviously the calculator rental. Texas Instrument, a TI 83 or 84 can be borrowed from the college. You've got to make an appointment. I really don't want you to go out and spend the money, but it's got to be a Texas Instrument 83, 84 preferable. There's some newer models, but I'm going to support the 83 and 84 model only. So hopefully you either have one lying around somewhere in your house, or you make an appointment for $20 and you'll pick one up. Before that, initially when you logged on to the course, you came to this welcoming page. All right, welcome to introductory stats. So what's happening now is when you log on, you're going to go right to the modules. If you ever need to get back to that main page, just click on pages here, and that'll bring you right back. All right, so we're in modules, and that's where we're going to be from here on in. So you've got all these links. There's the emulator. If you don't want to rent one, if you don't want to buy one, the emulator is fine. If you're tech savvy, you can download the emulator and install it. There's the ROM version that you'll be prompted to install. All right, so that's another. The idea is you got to have a Texas Instrument. The majority of what we do is calculator based. They're pre-programmed programs per se that make your life so much easier. Now, I've got a couple of links here to basic math and TI-83-4 guides. I'm always available to answer questions, but if you're stuck, it's like 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock, you're doing your homework and you're stuck with something with a calculator, please go to YouTube. There are hundreds, literally hundreds of videos. If you're specific with your question, there'll be a video that'll answer it. All right, the most common things that go wrong with the TI. All right, so here's what I've done too. I'm in student view, which you're going to be seeing. If you ever need to get back to the videos, I've got them all listed here for each particular section. You don't have to go back into the homework. The video links are all there. And I also, this one here, I also got all PowerPoints too. These are the open stack PowerPoints, so I'm not too interested in that. In fact, what I may do is actually block that one out. All right, I may actually block that one out. Those PowerPoints pertain to the text. What you're going to see when you log in now, I know the course doesn't start till Tuesday, but you're going to see this. All right, homeworks are assigned on Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right, so Wednesday evening, somewhere around 6 or 7, I'm going to publish Thursday's homework. And the idea is you got to keep up with this because we got our first exam in in 2 weeks. 5 days after the course starts, there's our first exam because the course is only 5 weeks. So taking a look at the homework assignment here, I've seen this. It starts out with a video that's posted on Vimeo. You can play it right out of here. So, first thing I'm asking you is watch this video. And then the PowerPoint, a voiceover PowerPoint to that section 1-1. It'd be a great idea to actually download the PowerPoints to your laptop and maybe print them out. And I wouldn't say print all the slides out, but the ones that you specifically need. And I'll point to certain things as the course rolls on. Hey, this is a file that you need. This is a page that you need to print out. There'll be some charts on it, but that's a little ways down the road. Then I'm moving on. Now after 1-1, obviously we go to section 1-2. Same idea. All right, it's a 20-minute video. And then there's a PowerPoint that goes along with that section 1-2. Here again is a good idea to download the PowerPoint. I can't stress this enough. All right. I'm asking you to do this attached homework. Now, once again, I'm not going to collect. In fact, I want to exit myself out for some room here. I'm not going to collect or grade any homework. And this is what the homework looks like. They're all the same. They're all multiple choice, all the homework assignments. And then obviously at the very end, you've got the answers. My suggestion is have the answers off to the side. Do it as if you were taking an exam because your exam is going to mirror what you see on the homework. They're going to be multiple choice. Not the exact same numbers, but the DNA, the questions are going to be very, 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 very similar. So, not collecting your homework, not grading it, but please do not sleep on the homework assignments. And then what I've done here, I says, please don't watch this video below until you've completed the homework assignment up here, the section 1-1 and 1-2. I actually go through the homework and walk you through each of the questions and how the answer was derived. It's called a voiceover solution. Pushing on because it's only a 5-week course. Now we're into chapter 2. As in any course, the first 2-3 chapters are real basic stuff. All right, things that you've already kind of common sense things. I mean, we've all seen bar graphs back in grammar school. All right, here's a video from Vimeo, section 2-1, and once again, here's a voiceover to that video. All right, so that's all one day's assignment. So you can see it's quite a lot, but here again, the upside of this whole thing is you complete the whole course in 5 weeks. If I go back, now as far as the readings, they're there to help you out. There's not many times where I say I want you to read a particular section. This is just for ancillary, just additional help if you're having a problem with a concept. All right, from this free OER Open Ed resource. All right, so here again, we're talking about nominal, ordinal, interval levels of measurement. If you're having a difficult time in understanding, this is an extra added thing that you can look at to give you some help to further explain. Something that I talk about often is, you can always email me. And if you're having a question, the idea is I'm working on it, Mr. Gomes, and I did question 15. I saw the answer. I tried it again. I still don't get it. I'm available by email, jgomes@massasoit.mass.edu. But another way that you can ask a question is by using the discussion board. All right. Now, the advantage of using the discussion board, if you post a question and I answer it, it's there for everybody else to see. Now, if you're not familiar with it, please watch this short video on how to post. And what's interesting is you don't create a new post.
Hello, I'm going to show you a little tutorial on how to post a discussion board in Canvas. So when you go to the discussion board, you need to go ahead.
What's interesting about this, you don't create an original, you reply. All right, by replying, you're creating your own post. Please watch that video. Some people like posting to the discussion board. Other people would just rather email me, whichever is your preference. Then, of course, we have our Friday office hours. All right, for one class, it's at 11, and for the second section, it's at 12, depending on which section you're in. It's not a mandatory office hour, but here again, if you got some questions, you didn't ask me, you didn't have time, log on. I'll spend an hour and I'll go through it in detail. I'm here to help, but the idea is you got to ask the questions. And then the all videos, the course videos, if you want to go back without going into the homework assignments, they're all listed here from chapter 1. And I doubt that we'll get to chapter 8, but we'll get to at least section 7 too. We'll see how that all goes. All right. So look forward to, this stuff is posted right now. If you want to get started, get a head start on it. But theoretically, the course doesn't officially start till Tuesday, but nothing wrong with, especially tomorrow being a holiday, taking a look and getting started. I wish you much success. Please feel free to reach out. You got any questions? Hopefully, you get this calculated. And once again, I haven't mentioned this I mentioned in the first video, but if you have an IEP, please make sure that I get a copy of that so I can make some arrangements for accommodations for you. All right, I'm available via email. Other than that, I wish you much success. And the course opens up officially Tuesday, but this stuff is already up there for you to take a look at and get started if you want to. Take care.